sorry. I was all in a song.
T, what's up, 24 Belizean Queen? What's up, girl?
Staying Rona free. Yep, that's
big facts. Okay, we trying to continue to stay Rona free.
I know. I'm gonna go get tested this week though because it's free. It's free.
You gonna go tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow or Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go next week when I'm off.
Okay.
Again, I won't be off again until then.
Well, everybody, let's go ahead and tubers. What they do. This is
Brains and Beauty times. You see the sparkling water got it messed up. It's got it messed up.
The sparkling water is
it's got it messed up.
It's tongue tying my tongue.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, she done messed it up already. It's done.
I know. It's Brains and Beauty time too. Okay. You already know.
We got it together.
I am Miami.
And I'm Shayla.
And tonight we're gonna start with how y'all quarantine doing for real. How's everybody mentally doing? Is everybody cool? What's up, Rasheen? Brother Rasheen?
What's up, Terrell?
Everybody doing okay? Everybody is mentally.
This was a rough week. This was definitely a rough week.
It was a rough week for you.
On Sunday, my stepmother passed, not of the Rona, not like it matters, but she passed. She had cancer. And the very next day, my really good friend, I refuse to cry. My really good friend Eddie passed the very next day. So it's been a rough week, and that's kind of all I want to say about that, because I'm gonna start crying.
Okay, don't start crying. And if you do cry, that's okay. For me, this has been an enlightening week.
Mm-hmm.
Very enlightening. I'm not focused on being bored at home. I actually enjoy at home.
You've always enjoyed being always.
I found.
Yeah.
So this is nothing new to me. I think the only thing that I don't like is that I can't pull up and like chill with people that I absolutely love to chill with. How we used to just chill, laugh, joke, giggle at home, so that's the only thing I kind of miss about it. Other than that, I don't know. I'm not really digging the mask. Like the other day, I almost passed out in this mask. What? Because I do double. Okay. I have one.
Layer it.
I have to layer it because my 95, I have to protect that. And then I have another one on top of that. And if I feel like I'm going somewhere extra light, I may do two my covers.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
I almost died the other day. Like, I'm like, this cannot be life right now in this doggone mask. I don't know. Maybe I had too much protection. I don't know. Anyway, besides that, I'm highly blessed and favored. What's up, Lonnie?
Okay, so we are I saw someone say, I think it was Frederick, say something about losing their aunt to lung cancer. We're very sorry to hear that. And thank you so much. I'm trying to stay strong. Only remember the good, things.
Yeah.
And I think just in this week alone, I think I've been focusing or trying to focus more on.
Yes, Tracy.
Valuing. You can cry. It's cleansing. I really don't want to mess up my makeup, and I don't want it to. Also, I don't want it to seem like.
What?
Like. I know, God's decision is ultimate, and I don't question what he chooses to do. Myself, honestly, like a day or two of crying. And after that, I try to, we're not going to go there. We're going to think of the good times and the legacy and all the things that these people left behind for people to carry on. And that's what I'm trying to focus on. So it's not so much that I'm not hurting or whatever. It's just, I just don't want to continue to keep crying. I want to only remember the good things. And if I'm crying because something was funny that I remember of them, not, because I don't want to keep staying in that moment. So I think like I gave myself those 2 days or maybe even 3. And I'm kind of trying to just move past that. But I will miss them both dearly. Like they don't even understand the real impact they had in my life and how much I valued them.
Yeah.
And maybe they did, I will never know until I see them again on the other side.
Yes.
But you know, I thank God for the times that I was actually there when she passed. So I thank God that I made it. And I thank God that I actually saw my friend shortly before his passing. And I hadn't seen him in a while. And I know that was only by God's design, and he knew how I would have felt if I wouldn't have seen him. So that's all I can really say about that. So I think during this time, especially during quarantine, guys, and us doing the whole social distancing thing, us saying we just want to get outside and all that kind of stuff, like, it's really, we want to get outside, but it's also because we miss those connections. We miss those.
Because it was just so easy.
Yeah.
It was just so, we just had like a normal life. And I think we all kind of low key took it for granted.
We definitely did. We definitely did.
I mean, but it was still our normal. So we didn't really think it would be for granted. You know what I mean? Because it was just our normal forever that we know that we know of. You know what I mean? And I just think now, like you said, just not able to do a group house event like that is my thing. I like to do. I like to like,
what's up, radio champ?
What's up, champ? Mm-hmm. I like to like gather at like house events. Like that's me. Like I like to just have all the time, have some good food, some good music, some cards.
That's definitely you.
You know, it's just so me. I just like to just be amongst good vibes and people I can trust to be around the whole night. You know what I mean? So I think we just all miss that. Like I said, this week I am going to get tested just because it is free. I am a part of the, what do you call it? The essential workers.
Yes.
So our real estate agents, we are essential workers. We are still out here in these streets. So as a precaution to myself and moving forward to everybody else who has to come around me, I just want to make sure I'm good. And it's just for me, myself, and how I am being an HIV advocate. Like it's hard for me to be out here talking about go get tested for HIV, go get tested for HIV. And I'm not even getting tested for corona. And it's free. It's free as of this week. It's free for anybody. Yeah. So you guys, if you can, go ahead and do it. Again, it's a protection for your body, your kidneys, your heart, of course, your lungs. And just as if it is there, to nip it in the bud and get yourself together moving forward for the rest of your life. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just doing that as a precaution. And again, people, it's free. It's free.
For the fourth time, it's free.
It's free. So don't be scared. Go out and do it. I may even record myself so y'all can see that it's not that scary. So you gotta just know because we all don't know. Yeah. This thing been here since the Super Bowl. We all don't know. So I won't talk about corona the whole time, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah. Well, here in Miami, there's tests. I don't know where you guys are at, but here in Miami, they just started testing for free at the Dolphin Stadium. So I hope you all go. Hopefully I see you out there. And let's get our health together. Health is wealth, baby. That's the new wealth.
Amen. Health is wealth. Amen.
It's always been. It always will be. So if you don't know, you don't know. Moving on.
And another after like kind of us, we were kind of like just honestly discussing kind of our week and what's been going on. And we were also kind of discussing like reminiscing over our childhood.
Oh my God, you guys.
What we're trying to change and all that kind of stuff, what we're trying to work on personally and how certain things in our childhood have affected what we do now. Yeah. And
certain habits.
That
we kind of recognize. Yeah. And for all the newbies who are joining in, you guys, if you don't know, we have multiple things we talk about. So this is one of the first things we're going to go ahead and start talking about. And you guys just stick around, chill out. Y'all ain't got nowhere to go. And just join in on the conversation. We may even take some calls tonight. Yeah. So.
Okay. So the first thing we kind of discussed is my friend right here. Okay. First told me, I think this is the first time I've ever heard someone say this to my face, that I am bougie. And I ain't gonna lie. At first I was like, what do you mean? How am I bougie? Because I've never heard no one say that to me ever in life. Not my family. And then, of course, 3 days later, my dad calls me bougie. So, obviously there must be some kind of merit to it. But I think it just kind of made me like go back and reevaluate certain things. And again, not saying that being bougie necessarily is a bad thing all the time. She laughing
because she know it's real. Just put a thumbs up. That's all you got. Just put a thumbs up.
Don't put no thumbs up. Don't put no
you
thumbs up. You
gotta say yes. Just put a thumbs up if y'all think she is.
Anyways, this one says I am bougie.
Somebody else said it.
You are. Oh my god! Really? Wow. Okay. Well, my close friends are calling me bougie.
And your daddy.
And my daddy. My daddy did call me bougie. And he said, really, basically, I'm bougie because I didn't grow up Molly Bonds in a good way. Oh my gosh. Really?
I tried to tell you, Shay, this is what I mean. I'm here to be not only am I your sister, okay?
Look, I love that you're truthful.
I have to be truthful with my girl.
I just didn't know that. I've never heard anyone say that to me, ever.
I didn't know that. County. You are from, can I say?
Go ahead.
You're from Weston, okay? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You grew up in a different light, I don't know.
There's no other word to use for it but bougie. That doesn't sound terrible.
Bougie. This is my friend. This is my sister. I can say what I need to say to her. Let her know. But okay. Nothing negative.
Someone just said Shay's not bougie. She's not bougie. She has standards. And see, that's how I've always saw it. I don't think that's bougie. I just think I have standards, and if those aren't met, then I keep it moving.
Your best friend said you are. So.
Okay, best friend. We're gonna have a talk because I'm just not understanding right now. I don't get it.
But it's okay. It's nothing negative. It's okay. Because if you're bougie, I'm bougetto.
Yeah, I would say that.
That's fine. I can take that. I would
say that.
I'm good with that.
I think that's an accurate. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Mm-hmm.
God made me. I already know how he made me, so I'm good.
But yeah, y'all, we were just talking about like our childhood and how like, certain things have affected us and things that we kind of want to change that we're working on. And especially how quarantine right now gives you the opportunity to work on things and to focus on things that you weren't necessarily able to before because you had to work or you had so many other obligations and things that you had to do. And now that you're forced to be in the house, you kind of have no excuses anymore. You have no excuses anymore to work on the things that you should be working on or change the things that you could have changed before. So we just want y'all to make sure during this time to remember to not be lazy and not to kick those excuses and all that kind of stuff out the door. Whatever it is that y'all want to work on, change, fix, alter, tweak a little bit, this is the time.
Yeah.
This is the time because when it goes back to how, regular scheduled program, it's going to go back to not having a whole lot of time to be able to do that. So use this time wisely. For real.
To reflect and enjoy your moment. So your BFF said in her defense, she got stuff because she deserved it. She was a good kid, not necessarily, but she wasn't
I was spoiled.
She was spoiled.
I was spoiled.
And yes,
but
Andy,
I was good.
The word works well for you. Okay. But
shout out to mom and dad, shout out to mom and dad. Oh, and mom and both dads. Sorry.
Yeah, shout out to that. So yeah, moving on to the next thing about the things that we've noticed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some habits that we was talking about earlier. So
Lord.
I had a little situation in my home today. So it was some things revealed out of my closet, literally out of my closet. And Shayla just reminded me, like, I don't know if you guys grew up with a fan in the window. I grew up with the fan in my window, and my whole entire childhood that I could remember from, I don't know, from whenever till I left to go to FAMU, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I used to have a fan in my window, so I always keep a fan, and it was to the point where I could not go to bed unless I hear the fan on. It don't even have to be on me. I just need to hear it. So I had to break myself out of this whole thing because that's how I was forced to grow up with the fan in the window because we didn't have central air. So that was my air, and it was popping at night too because it was very cold at night.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so that was one of the habits that I've noticed. And then we talked about the candy lady.
Yes, guys. Okay. I did not have a candy lady, storehouse, none of that stuff in my neighborhoods. I didn't learn what that was until I was in middle school and probably like the last year in middle school. And everyone always gets on me. That's kind of how my dad called me bougie, because he was like, how, as a Black girl, do you not know what that is? But again, I didn't grow up in neighborhoods that had that. So I truly didn't know until I went to a Black high school in middle school. I did not know that. So things like that, like
Yeah, like the candy, like
eating hot sausage and someone putting it in a bag. That just sounds so unhygienic to me. Sorry.
So unhygienic to her.
It does.
So again, if you guys don't know, we both grew up in different sides of the track, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with us growing up in different neighborhoods. Of course, I'm from Dade County. She from Broward. And again, there's certain places in Dade are all not the same either. So I can just, we just grew up different, totally different. So going to the candy lady for me was a big thing. Having money and getting it dispersed the way I want to disperse it. And if I want to spend 10 cents here, 70 cents here, 50 cents here, get a hot sausage, a pickle egg, some mango salad, salad, and some pig feet. Like that was our thing to do.
And the last two I've never had.
That was the last things. I can't even talk. That was the little bit of joy I had as a kid to go to the candy lady. Actually go to the candy lady to pick what I want to do with my money and eat it the way I want to eat without my mom all in my business. Like that was the life. And Shayla did not get that. She didn't even have a frozen cup. She didn't have none of this type of stuff.
I did not. My husband can't believe it either. Like, how did you not know these things? And
it's just so crazy because again, we're great friends, great sisters. Who would have knew?
Yep.
See, her stepmama was the candy lady.
I feel you, Angie.
I just can't believe she didn't even eat pickle eggs and hot sausages.
Okay, now hot sausages I learned to love. But
look, so Isha was I met Aisha in college at Patty Foot. So she stayed next door to me. So she knew about my fan. So you know what I did? I had a fan in Patty Foot in college. I had a fan after college.
Yeah.
I had a fan when I was in Atlanta. I had a fan I don't think I had a fan on the show. No, they won't let me have a fan on the show. I had a fan when I moved back to Miami. I just kicked the fan habit literally probably like 2-3 years ago.
The pickled egg thing, something about that just don't sound right, so pass on the pickled egg. But I have a house on the other side of the tracks, and we went to certain stores, and then I'd be like, okay, grab me one, but don't if they grabbing them for me with the bag, I don't want it. Like if I don't see no tongs,
but when she come over my house and I have a jar of hot sausages, guess who'll be in that jar? This one. She go get my tongs and she go in the jar and she pull out my hot sausages.
I so do. That is hilarious, but I refuse to buy them. I won't buy them though. I will not
buy them, but she'll eat them.
Yes, I will eat them, but I will not buy them.
She'll feel some type of way to buy them. Ain't that something?
I know. And that is kind of messed up. I just thought about that's jacked up.
That's bougie, honey.
Okay, well,
and like you can't buy no doggone hot sausages, but you come over here munching on my hot sausages all the time.
I most certainly do. You are so right.
Goes, when they there, she goes straight to the jar, like a hood little baby, straight to the jar.
Oh, okay, I gotta do better. Right. I gotta do better with that. I got to do better with that. My bad.
But moving on. But that was some of my little things that I've noticed today. We just had oh my God, I even cried. It was just so many things that came up that
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, who would have thought some habits that come up from like back in your childhood? Just habits. They just kind of, again, the fan happened because there was no air conditioning. I had no choice but to put a fan in the window at night so I can have some air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just,
and I've never grown up knowing,
because you had central air. I didn't have central air in my house. Up until I left for 18, I didn't have central air. I didn't have cable. And like I told her, sometimes we didn't have a functioning toilet, but we had to do what we had to do. So what?
Well, I definitely didn't know that.
So Shayla had all the works. I didn't, but it's okay.
Into our first
topic. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I know y'all could be watching so many more people,
and y'all could be anywhere else
or listening. If you're on the podcast, listening to so many people, we appreciate you.
But y'all are here with us, so thank you.
So next topic, let's get into it.
Okay, so first we're going to talk about friendship. Okay, we're going to focus on kind of friendship today, right? So what are the 4 parameters?
4 requirements.
What are the 4 requirements or parameters? I'm sorry, she's got to use a different word from me. Okay, what are the 4 requirements that you use to decide who is beneficial to your friend? I'm gonna let you answer this one first, honey. Cause
oh my girl, I stopped watching Power for y'all.
oh, thank you. Power still on? I
put LOL for a reason because she's like, girl, I stopped it. So good. So that's a good question, right? So what requires a good friend for me? I'm a just great friend.
Okay.
So for me, a great friend for me is reminding me when I have, oh, she said the reruns are on. Reminding me when I'm having like some bad days and I'm having like some feeling crazy for that day or what had just, something that just happened to me, like off. How can I say this, child? I'm just fumbling all over my words. A friend who can remind me of who I am.
Okay.
And what I stand on.
Okay.
Like no matter what I'm going through or how much I have to vent at that moment, or when I do decide to vent of it, that they say, you know what, girl,
stop it. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You're a woman of God. You know how much God loves you. God got your back. And I know you have enough right now. Remind yourself what you do when I wasn't here to talk to you. What would you be doing?
Yeah.
Like I need, thank you, accountability. Faith accountability for me is one of my top priorities that I require or need from a friend to call them
beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The second one is a friend who can make me laugh and allow me to make them laugh and allow me to be myself.
Okay.
No mask.
Both good ones.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't want no mask in front of my friends. And I want to tell you if you bougie or not. I want to take you get on my nerves. I want to be able to tell my friends how I feel about them in a moment, and they know that it's not coming from a unloving place. It's just how I feel at the moment about them, and I'm gonna still love them.
Yeah.
So to be able to not have a mask. The third thing I think a friend,
don't you do it. Every time you do this, I know what's coming. Don't you do it.
God. Whoo. A friend who I can consider family.
Oh, was I
and they already know why. Who will invite me to things, and I might say no.
But they understand.
They still invite me over and over and over.
Yeah.
And understand they are like a big part of my family, even though it may seem like they're a small part of my family, but they're huge parts of what makes up my family. So
she ain't gonna do it. I said, I ain't want to cry off the death, so now you doing this. You see this?
Sorry. Oh. Sorry though, but you know what I mean. So a friend I could consider family, and that comes with so many other bullet points on the net, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. Child.
Okay, so that's your last point?
That's 3 or 4.
That's 3.
Okay. And 4, a friend I can have fun with. That's it.
Okay, those are actually 4 really, those are like perfect.
I can actually have fun with, no matter where we at, no matter what's going on, that it ain't dry.
That it ain't dry.
And dry meaning the conversation may just be too serious for me. Like you can't lighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like enjoy life from a different type of lens. Look at things in a different light than what we are currently facing. Because other things could be so much worse. I done been there, done it in my past. I ain't trying to see no, you know what I'm saying, in my future. Like, no. So,
okay.
Those are my 4.
Those are actually 4 really, 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 really good ones. What
are yours?
I don't want to repeat, so I'm trying to think of new ones. Okay. So one of them I have to repeat because that's just the truth. You have to be someone who basically is going to be 100% honest with me and truthful with me.
Yeah.
I value that in my business, and I doggone sure don't let them in my space. You understand what I'm saying? I have people that I chill with. I'm very clear at dividing the lines to who is where in my life. You understand what I'm saying? And when I let you that close, it's because you are valued in a way where I feel like you're more than just a friend.
Yeah.
You are like family, literally. Like I don't see a difference. And I need my family and my friends, my real friends, to be able to be truthful and honest with me. Because if you can't be that, then what are you here for?
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion.
Straight up. I'm back now.
So that one I'm back now. That's number one. Number two, okay, I'm gonna have to use one more of yours because I think that was a really good one. To about self is someone just constantly when you slide, because sometimes even the most confident of people tend to sometimes say things that don't really affirm what you already know about them or what they know about themselves.
Yeah.
And I need my real friends to be able to say, hold on, get it together. Don't start backsliding. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are. Get it. I know you in a moment, but let's get it. Let's get it right. Let's change the mindset. This is what it is. Like a lot of the times, for example, if I'm saying something and I say something that is not speaking in a positive way, because words are power.
Yes.
Angie will immediately say, "Oh no, honey, that's not that. Those are the words we use. You meant blah 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 blah," and she will correct my sentence right then and there. And I do not take some people would take offense to that. Yeah. I don't take offense to that. I'm like, you know what? You right. I'm tripping. Like the power of the tongue. Hold on. No, I didn't mean Heavenly Father, name of Jesus. I didn't mean that at all. Whatever I just said, reverse. Let me reword it. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm saying that immediately. So I think that's a really good one as well. Let's see. Another thing that I think is beneficial.
I mean, a requirement in a
requirement,
like a must-have.
Someone I don't guess that has your back. Did I kind of really say that already? Someone just has your back and it's kind of like won't just tell you something to make you feel right. Yeah. If you're wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Yeah. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. No
butt kisses.
Yeah, I don't need that. I'm good. That's what haters are for. They reaffirm those things. I don't need that. I need someone. No, seriously. I need someone who is literally going to tell me, Shayla, I feel you, but yeah, no. You wasn't right on that, dog. That wasn't right. And it may take me a minute to get there. But trust me, your words will replay in my mind because I value you that much. Mm. And I know that what you're saying is not trying to hurt me.
That's good.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
that's good.
So your words are like something I would take my mom. Mm. When my mom says to me, even if in that moment I'm going back, I'm like, Mom, in the back of my mind, her words are replaying the next day. And it's the same thing with my friends. And number 4, just people who don't take life so seriously. That know how to have a good time. Like to know when to be serious and know when to have a good time.
That's good. That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Know when to be serious.
Yeah, everything is not.
And to know when to have a good time.
Because life is serious enough. And I don't need that all the time. Like I need people to know serious. Like I need people to know like when to cut that out and say, all right, let's
tighten up.
As far as in friendship. And that's why a lot of friendships end. And they end over silly and petty stuff. Because
Lord,
you never had requirements in the first place. Or the requirements you had, you ignored them with that person.
You did.
They were stumping all over them requirements and you just let it go.
I think sometimes we fail to realize, especially as women, guys get through this kind of easy.
Yeah.
Majority of the time they do, not all the time. But I think as women, we have to realize that the same requirements and needs that we take from a man, we have to have those same requirements when it comes to these doggone women too. Yeah. Because there are extra souls adding to our life. And I don't need no terrible souls to be part of my friend. Like, I already have that for people that I can't remove.
Yeah.
Jesus, I didn't mean to say that. But you know what I mean.
He know what you meant.
I'm not trying to add selections of people to be in my life. Yeah. Like add you when you know what I mean? Like
unnecessarily.
Yeah, for what? Because I wouldn't do that with no guys. No, or with a guy.
Yeah.
So it goes to the same thing for my female friends too. Like I have to.
And there's nothing wrong with having a small circle. I think a lot of times people think, oh, I'm so popular, I'm so this when I have a whole lot of friends. And a lot of times, half the people ain't your friends. They are your acquaintances, or you don't know them from a can of paint, honey. All you know is that you have a good time with them when y'all go out, and that's about it. And there's a difference. Yeah. You know, I don't call those people friends. Yeah.
You gotta know your levels of who your friends and family. And majority of the time, if I call you a friend, you are definitely someone I can, you know what I mean? But I just think we cannot forget we have to also y'all know I don't know why I be stumbling over my words. We have to also choose our female friends and guy friends too. Just as much we would do a lover. So
24 Belize in Queen says, don't just be there taking up space, and you have to add some type of value to my life.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. Value, definitely value. Like devotionals all the time. And like that's our little thing that we have. You know what I mean? Like a good devotional is a great like bonus.
Someone who helps you change some part of your life that you maybe didn't know needed changing. Ooh. But they're trying to help you. I.e., this one over here has been trying to get me to eat healthier for a very long time. Okay, a very long time.
She has some good stuff today.
Finally, I am listening to her. So I'm actually eating things that I know. Don't do that. Ain't a little bit.
You're getting better.
You saw this was like a little bit. This was like a little bit.
Are you listening to me? You are. You listening?
Oh, okay. It looked like a little bit for a second. Okay. Anyway, so no, seriously, like this one has truly helped me to change a lot of things. So when I go out to eat now, I'm not like, can you take this out? Can you do this? Can you? I'm not at Burger King trying to have it my way. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm letting it come out the way it comes out, and I'm gonna try it first and see if I like it. Like today we had veggie pasta. It was so good. Now, normally, all them things in that, I'd have been scooping. I don't want this. Move this out the way. And I just took the noodles and told her thank you. But I ate the entire thing, okay? Even a little juice out the bowl. And it was so good. So, like, people who are not afraid to, like, tell you that you should change some things or work on something. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that.
When I get 90, like I'm trying to see Shay when I'm 90. You feel me? Like what's
growth.
Up, Shay?
There we go. That's the word for it.
Y'all doing good with your nasty self. I'm gonna be 90. Come on, Shay. You gotta.
I'm gonna be a good looking 90. Don't do that.
I'm saying you gotta be up with the hubby. If you know what I mean.
I'm gonna be up with the hubby.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be like y'all over there being with your nasty self. You know. But I have a quick question. Steph?
Who is that? Bear?
Bear
said, hey, Steph. Hey, Bear.
Oh.
Okay. After 17, go ahead, read it.
That was good. So her 4 friend requirements or just things she needs from her friends. Health and fitness. Agreed.
I agree. Those were really good ones. Very, very good ones.
Yeah, you have to bring value. I'm with that.
Okay, so I have so we were kind of wrapping up on that. So I wanted to bring up something really quick, and I hope my husband did not hurt me, but I need some advice, okay? Because maybe I'm tripping, okay? Maybe I'm tripping.
Come on, fellas and ladies, tell
me if I'm tripping. Now, ladies too, y'all let me know. Now, okay, I'm married, right? And currently we are trying to have a baby, right? Mm-hmm. And I am someone who I'm not an initiator. And I don't really initiate anything.
Come on,
keep it real. Like I'm a hinter. I hint. I'm not good at initiating. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I feel shy, or I don't know what it is. And it's my husband. It's just weird. Anyway, so my husband got very upset with me today because he's like, "We trying to have a baby. Where you going?" And I had things to do. I had to go. I had to go meet with Angie. I had things to do. He was very upset with me. So. Guys, y'all tell me, should I have stayed home with him? He's going to be so mad at me at this. Should I have stayed home with him and made him happy? Or was I right for being like, I'm going to see you later? Like, this more hours in the day. I'm going to see you when I get home. Like,
yeah.
Am I tripping?
No, because you can see, you can't act now. You know, you can't ask me that.
I just he really had me thinking about this all day. Like, am I tripping? Like I have something to do. Like I'm busy. I'm not chilling.
Maybe, because you guys are married, so I can talk like this for the married people, right? You could have did like a little quick shebang before you left and said, when I get back home, I handle that later. I got work to do because guess what? When you get pregnant,
when I get later.
Because when you get pregnant and stuff, you're still gonna have your things you have to do too. You know.
That's true.
That's just me. Belle, you and your words on here.
What does that?
Using the F-bombs.
Belle. Okay, that DJ session that you had that day, boy,
Yeah,
that set it out. You make me a little my own little playlist or something. I'm just saying.
You see why she need a good playlist, girl. So when she get home with her husband,
I'm so done.
They are trying to get there. So send her.
She said I'm tripping. Oh, okay. Please tell me how I'm tripping, because I feel like I'm being productive. I'm focused. He tends to unfocus me. I can't. No, I have plans. I had my day set. I knew where I was supposed to be. I was supposed to be somewhere on time. I was late, and he always tried to make me late. No, I have somewhere to be. You know what I'm saying? Why can't he follow the schedule? That's my thing.
Okay, so we're gonna read some more comments. They are saying on IG.
You did wrong. I already knew she was gonna say that.
She said, "Hurry up with her God, baby."
See,
I done told you about that. You play too much. And we have Steph even said she agreed with Beth said. Look what Beth said. I'm gonna just point to.
Oh my God. Well, see, but that had already happened. That's what I'm saying. He's trying to get all the sessions in the phone. I don't have time. I have things to do.
I'm sorry about the F-bomb.
I mean, okay. Well, thank you for I thank you for the PG-13 version. Thanks.
Thank you, Beth.
Oh my God. It already happened.
Okay, well, you could have did round 2 before you go.
Look, okay, so you really wanted me to be late. Is that what you said?
Well,
okay.
That's why your behind was late.
Okay, so, get on him.
Well, anywho. So we all have made it before you leave, twice before you leave, and twice when you get home.
Okay, so babe, if you're watching, clearly I owe you an apology, and I'm listening to everyone, and they tell you I owe you an apology, so I'm sorry, and I will make up for it. So when
you get home, make it happen, Captain.
I got it. Thank you, everyone, for your advice. round 3 too. Okay, so I owe him round 3 too. Good God. Okay,
you want the baby, don't you?
I do, but geez, okay. Like I thought I was doing the right thing. Okay, sorry. But it could be because I'm, but since girls are saying the same thing as guys, I can't say that it's the guy thing. So, okay, that's fine. Anyway,
yeah, we even got one more. She said, "Get your Meg Thee Stallion knees ready."
Clearly, I would going to have that. Okay, I'm talking about round 3s and 4s. Like,
that's hey, shout out to the married life. When I get there. God. I'll be talking about the same thing, asking you guys for advice as well.
Okay, Meg Thee Stallion needs like everybody.
Also, they said, look, start off slow and then speed it, and then say, "Dude, show me what you got. You a G or what?" So you gotta initiate that thing.
Oh my God, I cannot. The lyrics. I'm okay. All right, so get my Meg Thee Stallion knees ready. I got it.
And be a little bit more pushy,
and
be
a little more. Forward.
Okay. Yeah. She got this covered, y'all. She's just trying to play.
I really don't. Okay. Okay.
We are having a good time tonight.
All right. So we're back on friendships. We out the relationship game. All right. Are you ever out of pocket? Okay. For pushing your friend to leave a relationship that you know is unhealthy for them? Are you ever out of pocket?
Oh, this is
okay. And we brought this up because on Love and Hip Hop, if you've been watching Love and Hip Hop Miami, MJ and Amara were a couple, and he was always telling Shay all his business, which is his sister. And she was tired of basically hearing it because he wasn't really listening to her advice, and she keeps pushing him to basically get over that relationship because it's an unhealthy one for you. And now he ends up being upset with her and not Amara, when Amara was the one who broke up with him.
So basically said in regular terms without names.
Okay. So if, for example, you were dating someone, or I'm sorry, your brother was dating someone you knew, but that person broke up with him. Yeah. He's hurting over it. Yeah. But he keeps coming back to you, telling you all of this stuff. He's so hurt. You're tired of hearing about it. Right. You're tired of seeing him hurt. but he won't move on from that relationship.
Okay.
And you keep pushing him now. Would you continue to would you keep pushing him to leave if you see that he's really not trying to leave, but that person is kind of done?
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't always advocate for people to leave people. I mean, I don't or it just ain't gonna work out and he just blind, he just stuck on what he's stuck on.
Okay.
I would tell him like, bro, like I know you stuck on her, you love her, but you have to realize like you deserve better, bro. You know what I mean? Like I have to think about my little brother, like I would tell them like, bro, like you're tripping. There's so many other women out here. Shoot, the doggone ratio is ridiculous. So you'll be fine. You'll be okay. You know what I mean? I know you're in love with her, but it's just not working out. You're just gonna keep dragging yourself under this wheel every day, all the time. And I just hate to see you so hurt.
Okay.
And again, it all depends on what the relationship is, because I don't advise all of my friends to leave. They're men all the time. And sometimes I do.
Yes,
for certain reasons.
You are definitely one who will tell somebody to keep it moving.
But I also tell people to stay.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I don't always tell people to leave.
That's
not all
true.
The time.
Yeah.
It all depends on that doggone dude.
On how you, on the personality of the dude, you think what his intentions are.
Yeah, then I have to hear your side too.
Yeah.
If I feel like you are pure and innocent, and I feel like you're not perfect, but you have done really nothing, it's just all him, I'm gonna tell you to leave him. But if I feel like you got some little play in that and you could do better as a friend to him, I'm gonna tell you behind to stay.
Okay. All right. I hear you.
You know what I mean? Over and over and over and over, year after year, year after year, year after year, year after year.
Then you gotta go. Keep it moving. Yeah.
Because now you're disturbing my peace. Seriously.
Now you're disturbing my peace. Okay.
For real. Year after year.
Have I ever had a situation like that? You know what? I have had a situation like that before, where I had a friend who just refused. Her dude clearly was done. Like, he was done. He ended it. He didn't want no parts of that no more. And she was constantly complaining. And I had warned her before she even started dating that boy. Don't do it. Don't like. The signs are the signs are already written on the wall before you even got started, and that's never a good sign. Don't do it. She did it anyway. Got involved for years and years. Wasted precious time and energy. You know what I'm saying? Money and all kinds of foolishness. And now you got soul ties with this dude.
Oh,
and you can't. And still, y'all been not together for. Gotta be going on 3 years, and you still can't get past things with this person. Like, you just can't move on. You're in a whole new relationship and you can't move on. You're still hanging on to like those hurts and all that kind of stuff, because for things that you could have avoided, you know, and no matter what I said, and again, I was always real with her. Anytime she ever asked for anything or came say, I'm like, look, I would be wrong. I can't call myself a friend if I'm not going to tell you the real.
Amen.
You should have been left. I told you to leave. And sometimes I told you so isn't the best thing to do at certain times. But in this moment, it's been 3 years. Like, come on now. I've been told you this. Like, you could have avoided so much hurt. He showed you who he was from the beginning and you didn't believe him.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you gotta guess what's coming. You gotta deal with it now. It just is what it is. So
yeah.
I really feel like as a friend, you can't just let your friend just. I mean, you don't have no control on what they do, but you not saying anything, you're about as bad as the person messing them over.
Ooh,
in my opinion,
that's true. That's good,
because you cannot call me a friend and not give it to me real. I don't have to agree with you in that moment, but if you truly feel like I'm messing up my life or I'm doing something that could be very harmful to me, the least you could do is tell me that. The very least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like a parent. You ain't always gonna like what a parent say. But they never saying anything to hurt you.
Yeah.
Only to help. So
I like that.
That's just my personal opinion.
So Instagram, they say good one, Shay.
Thank you.
Isha said, I think you have to be a reminder or reflection of your friend.
Amen.
You have to help them see their reality as if you were in a mirror looking back. I don't give advice want to leave unless abuse is involved.
Okay.
Well, see, for me, Abuse can be mentally.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Spiritually.
You don't even have to be physical.
Emotionally and physically. If you are mentally abusing my friend,
you're an abuser and you gotta go.
If you are spiritually, not even, let me just back up. If you are spiritually abusing my friend, I'm gonna tell you to leave him.
Period.
Because a spirit that's led off a cliff is set up to die, to fail.
Every time.
Mentally, you could get through. You're a grown woman. You're gonna have to get through mentally. You're gonna have to somehow find the way. You're gonna have to pull it together. You're gonna have to seek God. You're gonna have to get your own clarification. But if I personally feel you are spiritually being led and you are spiritually being abused, I have to.
Yeah,
I have to. Everything else, I'm gonna just tell you how I feel about him anyway. But then I'm gonna tighten up and say, you know what, try y'all to be all right, or you may want to reconsider, because that's not. I'm not no expert. I mean, hello, no rings, right? I'm not an expert, but I do know what's wrong and what's right.
Yeah. And what's love and what's not. Yeah. Like, come on. Like,
that's what it is.
No. And again, and
different love for different people.
Yeah. Again, because what some people are willing to put up with,
verbally,
others are not.
Oh, that's a good one. Nubia Music and verbal abuse.
Oh yeah, verbal, and that's what she was really getting more than anything was verbal abuse, and that for me is an automatic no-go. No, especially to someone who is not. Yeah, you may think abuse. That I think a lot of times when we think, oh, I'm strong-minded and I don't let whoever say A, B, C, and D to me. A lot of times when it comes to relationship, we are not that way. Those same people who say they are not that way. They are very, especially when you're allowing someone to verbally abuse you. You're not as strong as you thought you were, because there is no way in the world that I'm going to sit back and let no man, woman, or anyone else verbally abuse me. And I'm just going to sit back here and take it. And they continue to stay here and continue here to lay up with you or cook food or do anything with you. No, ma'am. And no, sir. So, I would hope and pray that everyone who has friendships or having a friend that's kind of going through something, and you see kind of the writing on the wall, or you're constantly hearing something. Again, you can't force them to do anything. You
can only give your advice.
Give your advice.
Can only, like you should say, mirror them and see how they would feel in that situation.
Yeah.
Give them advice. Sit back and say, you know what, whatever you choose to do, I'm gonna be here throughout anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because a real friend would do that anyway.
Yeah, if he's gonna be my brother-in-law, he's gonna be my brother-in-law. I may not like him, but if he got to be my brother-in-law, I'm cool with that. Not just be there for you throughout the way while you on this journey of you trying to figure it out for you. Because my thing is I always say, you have to deal with that. You have to deal with that, not me.
Yeah. So if you like it, I love it. As my mom would say.
Yeah. Because you have to deal with that. But at the same time, if I see like Belize Queen said, if someone is being abused in any way, mentally, emotionally, physically, please tell me. Please tell me. And that's just her saying as a friend, like, please tell me if I'm being abused. You know what I mean? If you feel like I am. Like, don't not say it.
Yeah.
Like you said, that could be part of the problem.
Yeah.
And yes, people aren't being honest. Than done. But it's up to that person to still choose. But I'm gonna tell you, I can't help but
life ain't easy. But what I don't want to do is be a contributor to a problem that could be dealt with or eradicated if I only would have opened my mouth.
Yeah,
that's one thing. I never want to have that regret that I could have helped my friend, or I could have saved my friend from a situation that could have ultimately ended a different way than I ever would have thought. Had I have been honest with them and said, look, you need to be done. Because again, you don't necessarily know if that person values your opinion or not. You truly, truly don't.
Yeah,
you have no clue, but you'll never know if you don't say anything.
Yeah.
Again, that doesn't mean that they're going to take your advice. It just means you did your job as a friend.
Yeah, you did your job just in case you were supposed to be that voice for them that day.
Yeah.
maybe it could be 2 or 3 words you had said that can wake them up and say, oh my God, that had to be from God. I heard you. I ain't hear nothing else you said,
but I heard that.
Yeah, thank you. That because that was my sign that I had been praying for.
Yeah.
What if you are the sign that somebody is praying for and you are right there and it's on your heart to tell them and you have not told them because you're afraid that they're not gonna like you? Like, listen, all my friends know I don't care what you think of me. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. And sometimes it may be insensitive, but at least you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm supposed to be that person to tell you that one word.
Yeah. Amen.
And I have to.
Amen. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Yeah.
I can't sugarcoat like that.
Yeah.
No, if I don't like something, I don't like
either.
It.
And everybody knows that. And like I said, if I feel like that guy is the one for you, I'm gonna just tell you tripping, chill out.
But you also have to know your friend's personality too. I think that's a key one as well. Know your friend's personality. Some friends take things better if you know how to address them. And so I've learned that I can't say what I would say to one friend to the other. I try to tailor my response to how I feel they would best receive what I'm saying. Because if I'm saying it the best way this one will receive it, but I'm saying it to this person, now they're taking what I'm saying negatively and they're not taking it as support. And that's not what I want.
That's good. I need to work on that too myself because I just be Angela to everybody. Not even thinking about what you but we are counting down with a minute left. Well, on my IG, we still have a few seconds on Brains and Beauty IG. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the conversation and close out on our YouTube channel, which we are live right now on YouTube. We had to kick off Facebook because Facebook was tripping.
All the way tripping. Sorry,
so Facebook. We go live on YouTube, so you get to see the front view, you know. Hello.
Gorgeousness, honey.
But yeah, we want to thank everybody on our Brains and Beauty IG real quick. They are about to leave and hang up and have a great night. See y'all next week. And until then, see us on our YouTube channel. We got some real good uploads there right now.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we even have a mask one, child.
Yes, we finally got some beauty ones going up. So y'all check those out.
Also, IG, Brother Rasheen said, also God will speak through you to help a person get through with some things. Agreed.
Amen. And thank you for closing that out. That's a great point.
That is a good one. So you guys, IG, we want to thank you guys. We're going to go ahead and keep talking on YouTube and to our podcasters. So podcasters, you guys sit tight. And we want to just thank everybody for just tuning in. Tracy, I don't know if you are still there on YouTube land. Thank you, girl, for tuning in tonight.
Yes. And thank you for telling me I could cry. Thank you so much, boo.
Shay.
I'm glad I held it in, but thank you for the support. I truly appreciate it.
It's just, I always tell people, if you have to cry, that just shows that love was there.
Yeah,
those are love tears. You know what I mean?
They definitely were.
And why not? Why not cry on something as amazing as love? Because everybody don't get love. You know?
Amen. That's a good point.
Yeah. Very so if you gotta cry. True. Forget them. But
yeah.
So you guys, we have a few things on YouTube we want you guys to check out. We are doing a few reviews on a few things. We did some mask reviews for our skin. So we would love to see what you guys feel about that or feedback on that. Go ahead and watch that on our YouTube channel. Some reviews on the first season of Behind Her Faith. It was amazing show so far. We got one more episode to watch tomorrow and one more review for that. But if you guys have not checked it out, make sure you guys check out Behind Her Faith.
Check it out.
It is so bomb on UMC.TV, on Apple TV, and also on
what, Google?
No.
Google, Anchor.
No.
What are you talking about? Oh, watch UMC.
Y'all,
you see what I'm talking about? Behind Her Faith?
I said where they can go and view it. It's not on Google.
You talking about on the podcast?
No.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the show. Yeah, I see how I'm about to nudge her.
Oh, the show. Yeah.
See how she tuned out?
On UMC and Apple TV.
And where else?
And Amazon Prime.
Thank you.
See? I forgot about Amazon Prime. Sorry.
See?
Amazon Prime, yes.
Now talking about the podcast, you can find it on Google.
Anchor.
What else?
And Spotify.
And
it's definitely on Spotify.
And
Apple.
And only, not even on Apple. They're only on Spotify.
They're on Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah. And Anchor.
Yes.
Behind Her Faith podcast.
Yes.
So, but anywho, once
a lot of
again,
streaming services, Lord. Sorry.
Yeah. So she just Shayla a little. We're gonna let her get a pass tonight. We're gonna let her get a pass.
Blame it on my emotions, okay? Blame it on my emotions. Jeez.
She had a little brain fart.
I did
for the last 5 minutes, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and close this thing out. We want to thank you guys so much. Lastly, once again, see you guys next week. I hope you guys stay safe. Wash your hands. If you have the opportunity to go ahead and get tested for coronavirus, please go ahead and do it. Do not be afraid. They said it does not matter about your symptoms anymore. And right now, the main thing that you have to keep in mind is your health. You have to think about your future. She want to have kids. She need to make, you know what I'm saying? We all want to make sure we protect our health moving forward, no matter what. So do nurse. Yeah. And also it will show you if you're doing something right. If you're washing your hands right all the time. If you're covering yourself right. You know what I mean? So it's just, it will reveal a lot. So don't be afraid and take it head on.
And also, we want to thank all the essential workers out here. The people are out here that, have no choice but to continue to keep working.
Yes,
and they are working their behinds off to make sure that
ain't nothing like them,
the world doctors tries to continue to move.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
The store clerks, people who out there are putting their stuff out on shelves for us.